Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, all.
How are we doing?
Fine. The bounce is on a Big Brother streak, obviously.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. How are you? Today we have a guest. Once again, well, if you don't know who she is, I don't know where you are.
I have a very clever pun.
Oh, yeah?
We have ABC, a big C.
Yeah, big fool.
Giving them lyrics.
Big good.
We have Cee C in the
Yes.
studio. Whoop. Hi, Cee C, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Hi there. Okay, so how are you? How have you been?
What have you been up to?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you guys?
My dear. What did you do like this weekend, last week? Let's start there.
So I just got back from a trip for my birthday. So I went to Singapore with BFFs, my BFFs. So I just got back, and this weekend I just decided to rest and just kind of like, connect back to myself, just take time to also plan the rest of the year.
Singapore seems mad, though.
I really want to go.
I really want to.
I really want to go. I heard it's tiny, but
we didn't notice. We didn't notice that it was tiny because we had a lot of places that we didn't even visit. There was so much to do.
Enough.
Yes.
Man, what didn't I do?
What this weekend?
Oh. When did my weekend start? Let me check. I always have to check my phone.
Yeah,
to
because
be sure
your memory,
whether I started. My memory is not what it used to be. Let me see.
Friday, what did you... Okay, what did you do during the week?
During the week, apart from the podcast, what else did I do?
I feel like... Did you do something on Thursday? Did I mix this up?
I recorded a video with Dimma.
Okay.
Yes, that was fun. Then, on Thursday, I went to... It wasn't Thursday, it was Friday. On Friday, I went to Ake Festival.
Okay.
With Chidera. We went to listen to authors and buy even more books. I don't ever need more books.
But you just bought them anyway. Yeah.
And then Saturday, I took my dad to dinner. Oh my
God.
God.
Was that?
It was nice. First of all, I entered this car. So obviously I got a very different treatment from the way I normally do. And when we were leaving, obviously because I'm used to my beautiful vehicle, I slammed the car. And I was like, excuse me, please.
They don't do that here.
He was like, this is called a soft touch. Okay? Even if you don't slam the door, once it's close enough, it closes back. I said, wow. And if you did, they treated us very nicely. The way we even parked it, I said, oh, that iron die. And that car's tried though. People don't know her.
We gave you advice now. One of our friends said
I'm going to repaint it.
If she does repaint it, that at least her stature will improve a bit. You won't park inside, but like you will not be far.
Yes. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then Odo and Ozzy messaged me. So we went out to not one, but two places.
Yeah.
Oh, we went for... Iron Fair has this, I think it's WWYD. It's for the youth. I was the big auntie there.
Yeah.
It was for the youth. But it was a lot of fun. Like, I think they're very good at creating community and enjoying themselves. So they don't need, it to be super fancy. Yeah. It was, nice lights, a banging DJ. There was, a cocktails bar. And they were fine. There was some people... There was someone that had, food outside. But it was clear that people came here to have a good time. And then we went somewhere else after and another good time. And then I went home.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Sunday.
Yeah.
Our Sundays now have a... I actually really enjoy it.
I can't lie. Our Sundays are the same.
But they have a really great pattern. So my friend Omolola she's an artist. She had a showcase showing some of her work from 2020, from lockdown to 2023. And it was really nice. You could see a lot of growth in her work. But then, I cannot say the painting I liked was bought. So, well, what can I say? Better luck next time, yeah. But yeah, it was really, really nice. And I've known her since we were 16. And she's tried different expressions of art. I thought she was going to become a fashion designer. But she decided to start painting properly in lockdown. And then she took a sabbatical this year, came back to Nigeria and did this beautiful, beautiful exhibition. Went there. And then we went to eat brunch at Dolce, which is a new It's like brunchy.
It's so funny because I just discovered this dolce
It's new.
place.
It's very new.
We're looking for chocolate cake at like 8 p.m. And someone was like, I don't know why. Someone was like, as in driving around. Someone was like, let's go to Dolce, but it was closed.
It was closed. It closes at 6. It closes early. It was very nice. Food was really nice. The drinks, they had just launched their cocktail bar that day on Sunday. So I don't know, the bartender was, he was, you know, when it's clear someone is used to like doing like all this flamboyant return.
They do.
So it took him longer. Like we had almost finished our food by the time the drinks came, but the drinks were actually nice. It just took a bit. So and you know me, nothing I like more than enjoying food I actually paid for.
Yeah.
So I had a really, really good time. And then we went to Bolu's house, which is, it has become like a ritual. Our friend
so
Bolu.
There's fine boy Bolu, shout out to you. We missed last Sunday, but here we are again. We're up. And we're menu.
Well, we're like 6 or 7.
Yeah. And what do we do when we go to Fine Boy Bolu's house? We just sit down, say rubbish, have worthless arguments, and then explore the internet and all sorts of videos and different things.
So this time we watched the latest episode of Real Housewives of Lagos. Oh,
God.
God.
That was fun. We watched like Coty's interview. We watched a 1 or 2 Coty things.
Yeah.
That was fun. And some other, it's a stupid time.
Very foolish.
And what time did you leave?
Midnight.
Good. Ask me what time I left.
What time did you leave?
3:25 a.m.
How many of you are still there at 3:25?
You're the only one that left. Do you know that I don't know what we're doing? We're just like, how we're just sitting down like this. When I tell you that we don't have him, we don't have plan. Like, it's not as if there's like a topic of discussion. In fact, we're even watching anything. They'll just
arguing, saying rubbish.
We were not even drinking or anything. That's what is mind blowing to me. I said there were no drink. We weren't drinking. We're not watching. We just sat down.
Arguing.
And someone will stand up, carry their. Like someone else just say something. They'll just sit there and after a while, I was like, come on.
Time?
It's after 3. This is what I did last Sunday again. I hate this behavior that we have. And if I look at the hours I spend there, what did we achieve? Nothing.
Not a damn thing. And these are serious people, accountants.
I'm telling you, very serious people
that can fix the nation.
I could just messaging on Monday, I have to wait, can't believe today. I said, when all of us were out.
It was a good time. Yeah. It was very relaxing.
What did I do? Okay, last one I went to Obi's house. That was fun.
I'm very proud of you.
I can't lie. I'm very proud of myself because I really went. But when I say that,
people that messaged me that, is it my eye or is FK in Obi's house? I said she sure is.
I went out, when I tell you it destabilized my entire week. What was killing me was as we were there, like 2:45, 3 people were still entering. I said, God, I beg.
On Monday.
Today is Monday. All of us, we don't have work. We don't have. And at Obi's house, I jammed Other and everybody. I told them I was going out on Saturday, so that's unfortunate because I didn't end up.
I knew you were a dirty liar.
I didn't end up going. I had every intention to go. So that was Monday. And then Friday, I had Friendsgiving.
Why
was really nice.
I know your friend.
Okay, I was not the one having the Friendsgiving.
Doesn't matter.
I was hosted.
It doesn't matter.
The Friendsgiving. Anyway, it's a very matured event. It's a very long table. That I was very surprised. I was like, because I just thought, Friendsgiving will just, no, they really like had a long table and like we all sat down around it. Everybody said what they're grateful for. I said, now, I said, now, this is a very serious one, but it was lovely. Event. Yeah. And then everyone went out to Zaza, but I was exhausted. So the night, Friday morning, I was a judge at a primary school sports day event. Let me tell you, this is one of the most foolish decisions that anybody has ever made. I had a great time at Greenwood. That's my mom's school. At being a judge and I took revenge against the team that won in my year. They lost this year.
It's been like 20-something years.
Not to say that it's because of me that they lost. But I did help out. Okay? What else did I do over the weekend? I was in Ruby House.
Was that red?
Yes.
Oh, I was in Green House.
I was in Ruby House red and Topaz House won yellow. Anyway, they came last. So, just too bad. The Greenhouse one, which that's what I was rooting for anyway. And let me tell you, the funny thing was, like, as they did parents' race, I said, come.
These are your age mates.
I'm seeing my mates too. I'm seeing my mates. I was like, when did we become like the aunties at primary school events? Yeah. Anyway, that was that. What did I do on Saturday? Okay, my uncle and his like new child came back.
Yeah, very cute. Baby.
Yeah, very cute.
Very cute, baby.
I went to babysit. He literally, they say they keep you on your toes. So he doesn't like when you carry him and sit down.
Oh yeah, some babies are like that. They like motion.
So we were just doing rotation. All of us are you just sit, as you sit down like this, you're starting shouting. So you just have to stand up. I said, my dear, I just met you. I just met you. Anyway, what else? And then Sunday, this is what we
hung out,
so
yeah.
Here we are today.
A glorious and fabulous day.
Yes.
Okay, so Cee C is going to be an agony aunt this episode. We'll intersperse it with gist.
Oh, I love that.
But we know that you people have plenty problems.
Cee C, let me tell you, they have
okay. They have a variety.
Trust me, they have
crazy issues.
I don't even understand some of the issues. I don't even understand how they've gotten themselves there truly.
Okay, let's see. Let me start with a relationship one. The person calls themselves Egbami.
So by the way, not half. 90% of his problems
is serious people.
See, they don't even. They have not
Nobody has said the exchange rate has set my business
not face Christ.
Nothing.
They've never said, you guys, let's table how we're going to make millions. That's also his
my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my like him, likes her. Rubbish. So this person is called Egbami, and they say, what should I do? I have an amazing boyfriend, but I think his niceness is going to be the end of us. I really like him. He's super kind, nice, respectful to people around him, and I know he loves me. However, there is this best friend that he has, or female friend, that their closeness is just so irritating. They've lived together before, Seth, but I believe him when he says nothing sexual ever happened between them. I've tried everything I know to make the relationship normal to me, because I don't have very many male friends that I haven't slept with or haven't tried to sleep with me. So I don't really understand what platonic male and female friendship is like. But I've heard they exist, so I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. I've tried being friends with this babe, and I've tried letting him know that I'm fine with it, but I need 100% transparency. I want to know everything they discuss and do. But I recently found out that he has been editing some of the information he gives me concerning how and where they see or what they talk about. And given that I tell him everything, I don't expect him to lie to me or edit information. I feel so betrayed. I trust this guy so much, but I'm getting to realize that maybe he shouldn't be trusted. I spoke to him about it, but he doesn't see the big deal. He apologized, but on a surface level. However, it happened again, and I'm tired of talking about the same thing over and over again. I'm sorry this is long, but the summary is, what else can I do, or am I the problem? Why is he editing this information? Does he think I'm insecure about the friendship, or is there something I should be worried about? Or is this how you people with opposite sex best friends treat your partners? I'm hurt too. In fact, I feel like crying. I don't even make friends, and this one is my own best friend. What do you think? Should we start with you, Cee C? What do you think?
First of all, I don't think I'm even the best place to advise anyone on relationship because I'm still trying to figure out this thing called relationship. I'm trying to figure it out. However, I think, first of all, she has all her answers. I mean, I know that sometimes we can be projecting. Yeah. I mean, that part where she's saying, she doesn't think that, she has never had a friend that doesn't want to sleep it out or whatever. But also, a woman's intuition. Well, if you think or if you feel there's something wrong, there's definitely something wrong. And another part that I do not like is the fact that when she shares her concerns, this guy is not seeing the big deal, is making it look like, why are you? No, that's gaslighting, I think. So, say me, haduma. It may not be like me, or but Cee C will run. I will run. I will. Yeah.
So first of all, I just feel like once you get to a point where you want to know everything they're discussing and doing, okay, where are we now, Inspector Gadget? What do you know what I'm saying? Do you yourself, as you're saying it to yourself, sometimes you're the one that has to yarn yourself that sis.
No, I'm
sis. Yeah. 1 hour running mad.
Yeah.
I think me and Fekemi always say this thing. We have one rule. There's no man that's going to make me act crazy.
No,
it's my one thing.
It's the only thing.
It's the only thing.
I know that I'm acting like I'm losing my mind. Why would I want to be knowing everything you're discussing? Once you get to that point, there's not you don't trust anybody there. Yeah. And clearly the man is not doing anything for you to even answer him. So it's just like what she said. My dear Ron,
if you're not, because there's something about like paranoia and distrust, you start spoiling your relationship.
Yeah. Yes.
So the truth is that maybe he's not even doing anything, but you just don't trust him. So everything he's doing is giving you cause for concern. So you're just going to be like, you say, oh, we went out. Who is we? We went out? Where'd you go to? But that place, don't even open at 6. So people are there till 10. Okay.
Exactly.
Talking about... Okay, that's... Okay, interesting. But you know that I actually work in that industry. You never really asked me... No, honestly,
you're already going mad. You're mad already.
Like a crazy person.
You start acting. And the thing is that, like... So the problem now happens is... Do you know the worst part of this thing? When this stupid boy does something wrong, when he will still have mouth to say that you're the one that ruined the relationship with your insecurity, when you're killing cop, because look at the way you're acting. Yeah, so honestly, I just feel like anybody that can make you get to this place, I'm sorry to say, it's not worth it. Yes. It's actually not. It's not anything. And frankly, I don't believe anything he's saying. Let me not lie to you. I don't know him, but he's a dead liar. That's what I do know. That's what I do know. So please, and don't until they said that all people with male best. Excuse me, I don't know anything about it.
Why am I not your best friend now?
Do you ask me? I don't know. I mean, I have guy friends that I'm very close to. And the thing about it is, look, let's call this thing a thing. Let's be frank. I've had many girls. Once they have a babe, nobody needs to tell you.
Yeah.
As in me, the guys that I'm closest to, if they have babe, there's somebody that needs to tell me that, okay.
Sometimes even you that will tell them like, sometimes it's just habit.
Yeah.
Because you guys do stuff you do every time.
Yeah.
You guys have a routine. He now has a babe. I'll say, Chief, why
Let
are
me
you
know,
calling
like,
me?
sometimes men are very silly. Men are very silly.
I've been on board and it's what you're calling.
Mention to my girlfriend once or twice, say, okay, it's you that wants to put me in trouble. I know I can't see it. Because, okay, now that you have a babe, this thing that you are doing now, okay, why didn't you call her?
Why did you call her? Why are you calling me?
Why did you call her? That's how somebody will be looking at me with side.
Guy, I'm bored. How far?
Tomorrow,
Hello?
Excuse me. Why don't you entertain yourself? And it's always all these like little silly things. I can never forget one day. It was me and so it's like me and one of my other friends who's like, babe, we're really close friends with this guy. He now had a babe. So he came to pick us up. And then we were going to pick the babe up. And as he came to pick us up, normal now, I sat in front. As I entered the front, my other friend said, my friend. And I was at the back. So that when we arrived there, there's no cause for concern.
You're not becoming out.
He was laughing. And she said, let's sit at the back there, before we just go and see on Twitter one of your faves sat down in front, and we were laughing so much, but I was like, that's how all these things start.
It's just small things. Because
yeah.
Another thing is, sometimes you have random, like, weird insecurities. It's not, and it's an embarrassing insecurity.
Yeah.
So it's something that, like, if she comes out and she sees you coming out, it's not a big thing.
It's not a big deal, but you just don't want to put anybody in that position. So of course I sat down. She came in, and as she came into Kashitu, she laughed. She was like, "Okay, so none of you sat down." I said, please. This one is called Bolu's girlfriend. I love that you guys have started calling the names of our friends. Well done.
The people started recognizing them.
Abby, hi, Eke and Jola. I love you guys so much. You don't even understand. My sisters and I are huge fans.
But stop really like an illiterate now.
Hey, yeah, there's plenty words here. How long do you want us to be here? Okay, sorry. My sisters and I are huge fans, and we are looking forward to the next live show. Sorry, this is going to be long, you see? Because it's mostly just me ranting a bit. Onto my dilemma. As the first daughter of a single mom, I've had to be responsible and serious because my elder brother is not the most responsible person in the world.
You know she didn't have to say that.
No, she didn't. She said it on purpose.
She said it on purpose so that when it is, to say, you are the fool.
Yeah. She said people are wicked. She said he's perfectly, once anybody says he's very nice, he's perfectly nice, but he's not reliable and he only thinks about himself. I feel like my childhood ended after my father passed away and I automatically became the second parent in the home. And oftentimes, the disciplinarian because my mother's business took most of her time. I don't have a problem with this. I don't resent it at all. Okay, maybe I do a little bit, but this is my family and I love them more than anything in the world. The thing is, because of this, unintentionally, I now come across as too serious and scary. People, including adults, do not fuck around with me. I am respected, but some of my men have told me that I come across as domineering. In fact, last week, one of them told me that I talk to him like he's my junior brother. He said I act like a man when it comes to love and emotions. Another one told me that I behave like someone that does not have a strong male influence in their life. Now, wow. I wanted to die laughing because I don't see the problem with having little tolerance for men's BS, even though I don't have a problem with some of these reviews, doesn't mean I mean to come across as scary. I'm quite nice, honestly. My sisters, my mom, and my close friends adore me. What do you suggest I do? P.S. I'm 5'8", I'm very pretty and incredibly sexy, and I may act like a man, but I don't look like one, I beg. I love that caveat. That, I mean, listen.
Funny enough, I think all three of us have that in common. Like, we're quite domineering. We're quite domineering. You domineer me back. What's it? You can't see. Do you know something? You can't be a man that wants to move to me
and then be afraid. Me to, look,
you can't be afraid of me.
You know what you came here for. Please, let's hear one.
If you are talking to me and your voice is low, that's your problem. It has nothing to do with me.
Okay, I'm domineering you too.
Domineer me back.
You try it.
You can be double domineering.
Let's hear what. I just some of these things. I'm always just like, well, you know, somebody's intimidated. Okay, you intimidate. I don't get.
And sometimes it's just things that say. What I've realized a lot of the times is like a lot of stuff is just they don't expect you to like have a response. Or have a different opinion.
Yes.
So let me say something about women that just have opinions. The opinion doesn't have to be right. We just have it.
You just have it. And I'm
sharing it.
I'm happy to
very happy to share it.
Yeah. Whether you are happy to hear it or not.
Okay, you think we should do something and I have a different opinion. The next course of action is not to be annoyed I have an opinion.
Yeah.
It's not for us to discuss to see
it's even
his
an
opinion.
Advantage. Do you want somebody who cannot add, who cannot advise you, nothing, can't even contribute, just whatever you say, yes. Yes. Is that what you want?
So boring.
It's annoying.
Girl, I don't think you need to change.
You don't need to change.
I don't think you need to change anything.
And it's funny because maybe 5-6 years ago, I would say, oh, maybe you need to. But right now, I figured out that when you meet a man who is just doing his thing, doing the manly things, you don't have a choice. You just see the soft side of you coming out.
Or even worse, you know. So it's basic things like they'll say you don't wait for them to do things for you because what they want is for you to come and be asking.
Yeah.
If you see, so there's just little things. If somebody is used to sorting things out, for instance, it doesn't occur to you very often to ask.
Yes.
And when you're in a romantic relationship, you don't want to feel like a burden to anybody because you already learned that from home, that at home, there's nobody to really sort things out for me. I have to do it by myself. It is not in your temperament to now have something that you can actually solve for yourself and then be picking up the phone and sending reminders. If you say, what are you doing tomorrow? And it's something that you can solve for me. It's first to get there.
It's for you to sort it out,
first to get there.
My dear.
And then by the time you do it a couple of times, I will now recognize that, this person wants to... Not that I'll just be taking a chance on my destiny, that I'm dating somebody now. Let me see if he wants to help me. Let me see if he's ready to take control. No. And I'll be sending you messages. Are you ready to be in control, baby? Let me tell you, baby. I'm trying to do something, baby.
At the end of the day,
baby, remember yesterday when I said I want
one thing we are saying, I've never met a secure man that has a problem with all this. It's always clowns that are always talking about intimidation. You don't have strong male. How can you say you don't have strong male flesh? Okay, you be the male flesh, you goats. Are you crazy?
No, honestly, those things really shock me. And I know that's what it is. You want me to... Okay, we've had a discussion about something I'm trying to do. Do you want me to now come back into it and say, remember when I said, I'm wondering if you can, or you said you would and you don't do and I've now done it and you're saying I don't have male figure. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
So how's it been coming out of the house the second time versus like when you came out the first time?
So I was telling her earlier that it's a little bit easier for me now because we've been there, done it. It's exactly the same thing. There's no difference.
Really?
Yes, there's absolutely no difference. For me,
yeah.
Yes, maybe some people that maybe didn't have all of that clout around them. For me, it's the same thing.
Bad bitch.
Cee C. Because you didn't have it like that.
It's exactly the same thing. But the only difference is the fact that now I'm more purpose driven. Like I already have a sense of direction. First time, not really. I was just all over the place trying to... But right now, I know what is real and what is not real. I think that's the only difference. But it's the same.
When you were going in, did you because obviously you've been done it before, you were like, okay, well, you know, like, okay, this is my plan. Or you were just like, let's see what happens.
Actually, I think, did I have a plan? I did, but not like a very strong plan because there was no time for us to even think.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was like 2 weeks and then boom, we went to, it was so quick. Like the first conversation was, we want to do this, but we're not sure. Would you want to? And I'm like, let me talk to people. And then I came back and then I was like, yeah, sure. And then before I knew it, lockdown is 13th. I'm like, huh? I didn't have no time. I wasn't in Abuja. I had to, I had 1 week to prep for it. Like I was not prepared. Because also for me, it took me a long time to make up my mind that I want to do this again. Yes, because me, I'm a quiet person. And I'd already gotten to that point where everything was calm. I didn't have no noise. Like I was just, doing my thing. But then going back again, I was like, I don't know. And then again, Gen Z, they've taken over. It was like,
I know them. Their mouth is
so I didn't know what was expected of, housemates and all of that. But I plan to just, enjoy myself, try and get the money, obviously. But that was it. I didn't really have a very strong plan. But while I was in the house, I realized that plan or no plan, you have to survive.
Yeah.
You will survive, like literally trying to stay sane. Yeah. Because that place is actually insane. It's not normal, right? So for me in that house was, okay, when is it going to end? What do I have to, just keep my... So I'm also very grateful that they gave us a lot of tasks because it just kept us busy. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know what I've done. I probably would have lost my mind because no phone, no actual friends.
I actually can't imagine it, man. You're just locked. I think obviously because it's entertainment for on the outside, you forget that okay, but these guys are just there.
Yes,
they don't know what's going on.
The first 2 weeks were Jesus Christ. I don't know what word to describe. It was so tough for me because we're used to sleeping in our room, only us in our room, enjoying your whatever. But this time you're turning like somebody turning like somebody. And it was a lot, we had to share a bathroom. We have to eat whatever they cook. Like there was just, I didn't know it was a lot for me to handle. But after 2 weeks, it was like, okay, I've done this before.
Yeah, so you're here. Yeah. That was really interesting because you would think, okay, because you've done it before, it's not a strange experience.
It's always
the second time.
It's always new.
Yeah, and then, you've gotten slightly older and then there's more about life.
Yeah.
And there's more
I wish I didn't know nothing.
Yeah. Because I imagine for the first time, I wish I wasn't, let me not know.
I wish I didn't know anything about life. Nothing, no awareness. I wish I was just blank.
Yeah.
But knowing even for example, when people you want to do something to somebody, but you know what this is going to do to this person.
Yeah.
You start to be nice. Oh no, I can't do this. Because God said that this. I struggle because people will be like, why are you nice to this? I'm like,
yeah,
I know now. I know what we know better.
You know how this thing goes, and all of you you've been there for. You know how this thing goes. When you come out, you look back. This one now.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But the second time around, was there anything that happened that coming out of the house that you didn't expect? Is there anything that kind of shocked you? It may not even have been a big shock, but something that you were like, oh wow.
I think the kind of friends, the circle. And even, I don't know, the kind of information I consume, I thought we knew better. So coming out and hearing certain narratives, things that were not even, I'm like, I thought you guys were smarter than this. I just realized Nigerians were not as smart as I thought. So that was shocking to me. But I was like, okay, yeah, that's why our country is the way it is now. So we moved.
By the time this episode comes out, there'll be, the announcement will be too sweet.
It's true.
And see, you guys, if those tickets are still remaining,
we have an announcement. And then by the time this episode comes out, the announcement will have gone.
Yes, if there is even any tickets still remaining,
I'll be annoyed.
I'll be very angry.
I'll be annoyed.
My heart will be embittered.
That's
the only way to explain it. My heart will be embittered because the way people have been told. Last time we did a show was in 2021 in Lagos.
Now we're doing a show this December, and see if you guys don't see the way they've been acting is as if we just drop before the ticket drops on the ground like this,
that's finished.
So if you guys disgrace me, you guys, as in the people we've partnered with, they've come to us. They said, we've seen you. We see your fans. I said, hey. When they first said the capacity, I said, no.
We said, please divide it into two.
Please, we can't do. They said, no. You guys, so many people listen to you. I said, is it these people? It's only noise they make. It's only noise.
They push us into fake life a lot.
They push us into very serious fake life. So you guys, I don't even want to say the number.
No,
the capacity, the number that we're doing.
It's okay.
It's by God's grace if we sell out that we'll now
tell you how many.
Paste everywhere. And if we don't sell out, I'll say, look, selling out is even, it's a social construct.
It's a social construct.
It's a social construct.
It's all about trying.
I don't even believe in people saying that they've sold out because it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't say God crowns your success. It says God crowns your what? Effort.
Whether we sell out or not, it doesn't mean.
That we tried is what is important.
In fact, from now, I don't even believe in sellouts. I don't believe in it. I don't think anybody should say anything about their numbers. It's not vanity.
Yes, no.
So, you guys, please, I'm really begging you. I'm begging you very sincerely. That you should, no, seriously, don't disgrace us. Please. It won't be good if after all this noise we're making, we'll do a show. We'll do London, we did show, we saw that. Then here in our how will I leave my house?
I can't leave.
How will I leave my house if in Lagos?
You know the problem? I won't be homeless because I've made that house uncomfortable for myself.
I'm telling you.
Sometimes my dad will tell me something. I said, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? So I'm a star.
You guys, I'm really begging you. I beg, don't let us be disgraced.
Don't be put to shame.
Don't let us be put to shame.
Okay.
When you see these tickets, maybe you will buy it.
No, they must.
Don't buy it. It's not that bad.
No, the numbers are actually, the pricing is
it's a lot, and it's going to be a great time.
Fantastic
it's going to be a great time. Yeah. We'll invite Cee C. If she's free, she can give them. So, I didn't say she's coming. Before you, excuse me.
Especially those big brother people.
I'm telling you.
Your people already hate
they'll
us.
Just jam us there. That
you said stupid lying bitches. I can't remember one time I made, to be fair, I made fun of somebody on Big Brother. Hey, they are fans. Someone said this fool with her church mother arms. What's the problem? I saw what?
No, the time I tried it, they released my house address. I said, okay, are you guys coming to meet me? I don't understand what's happening. Why did you release my address? When they posted it, I said, okay, what should we do now? Now that you posted my address on the internet, what should we do?
Mad people.
I said, no, please, so you guys, we want to say we will invite her.
We'll invite her.
If she's free, she will come. If she's not free, she's not, you like, now it's just the way you are coming if you are free. Please, because,
No, we've seen a lot.
How do you feel? Actually, I want to ask, because, you have a fan base that is very loyal and supportive, but they're also very, they move with speed and alacrity. If you do anyhow, you surely...
You must see anyhow.
You surely... How's that for you, like, just watching? Because I feel like it has a world of its own.
I mean, to an extent, see, I think I need them.
Yeah.
Those ones, because I'm not really a social media person. I hardly come out there to defend or to say anything. But those ones, they do the work.
Yeah.
They do the work. And one thing I like, they mind their business. Yeah. But if you decide to move mad, they will show you what madness is. So, yeah, that's how my family, they're like me, but more social media.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I love it. So they're very active. Any small thing like this, they're just like,
Even people that are confirmed in the house. Yeah. You have an army. I say, yes, I know.
No, it's a serious army. It's a very serious army. And I love it because they're just like, see, if you live in peace, fine. If you want war, no problem.
Yes, no. Yeah, what's the name of that? What's the name of that man? Mm-hmm. That short man. That Boski. Cee C has like 10,000.
I mean, it's a blessing, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They gave me a house. Like,
hi, I said what I said listeners, you people. Hi. They're giving me a house.
How was that for you? Like, how was that like? Crazy
because,
gift,
2018... I mean, they give us gifts.
Yeah.
What house?
Yeah.
Camera, drone. They gave me a shop at some point. I mean, they paid the rent for a year. So a year, they give this person house. I'm like, I went to be brother to
they didn't give me
Also, part of me was like, it's not possible. Because I did the numbers house. And when I came out, I think the one thing that made me believe it is the fact that people showed me like the numbers they did for voting.
That they were coming
for voting.
Wow.
When I saw it, I'm like, I haven't told them, for keep this money. I don't even need to stay. What am I there for? Just keep it. I just do 1 month and come and give me the money. I'll be all right.
People just gather the money for me.
Because I don't even know how these people come together, but it's such a force. Like, so I knew that they were gonna give me gifts. So I was thinking, what would they possibly give me? I had won a car. In the house. Mm-hmm. I didn't know. I was just thinking, I'm like, maybe they'll just give me different things, all of that. So, but then I noticed movement. I said, these people, I said, they plan something,
something big.
But I swear, like that day when I need to still go back there to look again because I don't know. I don't know. I feel like God heard my prayers.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to get a house. I said it in the house. I wanted to get a house because before I didn't want to stay in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I was going to relocate and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I now said, but I need to stay back because of my production.
Yeah.
I can't go. Or like I'll get something very small. Just when I come to Lagos, I'll stay. So when they gave me, I just knew it was God. Like it's not normal. Like it's
God, and if not me, I for help you. That's all I would say.
I mean, so for me,
it's so exciting.
I don't join people.
I'm telling you,
I don't join them.
It's not easy.
So
That's amazing.
I'm super grateful.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a lot of money. I promise you. It's a whole lot of money. For me,
incredible.
I feel like it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of money.
It's also like a great thing because you're like, wow, people like trust you and admire you so much that they're like, you know what?
I want to invest in this person. Yeah. That's really kind.
Yeah. And I think for me, because when I came out of the house, I kept asking myself, was it even worth it? Was it even worth it? You know, what did I even go there? What did I gain from this? But to be honest, knowing that no matter all the mistakes or however imperfect I am, there are a huge number of people that could relate that like you for who you are and willing to support you. Like, that's all that I needed. And with that, I'm just okay. Like, I'm fine that I went back the second time.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
As usual, guys, if you're listening on YouTube, this is not the entire episode. I say that every week. The full episode, this will probably be max an hour. The full episode is on whatever streaming site you're looking for. You can find, if you know us, you know Cee C. So, but let's pretend. Where can they find you?
I'm on Instagram, Cee C Official. I am on Twitter, Official Cee C. I am on Facebook, Cynthia Nwadira. That's my real name. Then where else? I'm on YouTube too. Cee C. I think the channel is called Cee C. I'm not sure. I think Cee C.
But Instagram is social.
Well, just type Cynthia Nwadira.
Yes.
On YouTube. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for coming. We had a fantastic time.
It was a great time. I think people
to everybody
whose
problem we solved, God will bless you.
God bless you.
Just be going. If the
and
advice,
give you strong mind.
If the advice did not enter, just maybe the application you did is not the correct one.
It's not our fault. Well, sorry to say.
Sorry to you guys, but we'll see you next week.
Peace out.